Hello there, my friend. Um, if there is someone you're always having issues with, and you've always had issues with, that you don't get along with no matter what, you've been trying to figure out why or trying to get down to the bottom of it, this video may help you. Before I get into all of that, if you like what I'm doing here on my channel, if you'd like to support, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. If you'd like to support my work, I will put a donation link in the description of this video. Okay, so we have this Sagittarius full moon on the 23rd, and it's occurring at 2 degrees, 55 minutes. And I am working with the Sagittarius full moon, also the Eight of Wands, and the Sabian symbol that's connected to the Sagittarius full moon. I'm working with all of these to accept the truth about a couple of relationships. Now, what I'm about to say is not the normal interpretation for the Sagittarius full moon. Probably all of the interpretations that you are hearing out there, there's nothing wrong with those. It's just that I'm using the Sagittarius full moon in my own particular way. I am blending all of the things I've mentioned together to work with the Sagittarius full moon. Your mileage may vary, but humor me and stick around, because what I'm about to say and how I explain it may be of interest for you. It may even help you. Now, there are 3 ingredients that I am that I am mixing together to form my interpretation. The first ingredient is the sign of the full moon itself, and that's Sagittarius. And Sagittarius has these keywords linked to it, like wanderer, seeker. It likes adventure. Sagittarius seeks the truth. It is on this perpetual search for the truth. So let's focus on that search for the truth and link it to the full moon. And that means that there is this big, wonderful energy to tap into, to search for the truth. This need, linking that need to the moon, because there's that connection. This need, this desire to search for the truth. So that perpetual search for the truth, that need, that's that first ingredient. Now, the second ingredient involves, or is, the card that is linked to the first decan of Sagittarius. I say decan, I know folks say decan or whatever, but I say decan because I'm from Memphis. But anyway, the Sagittarius full moon is occurring at 2 degrees, 55 minutes. That is in the first decan of Sagittarius. And the card that is connected to the first decan of Sagittarius is the Eight of Wands. You can see that here, which means swiftness, quickness. So the swiftness, the quickness of the Eight of Wands, that's the second ingredient of the interpretation, or how I am working with the Sagittarius full moon. Now, the third ingredient is the Sabian symbol for the Sagittarius full moon at 2 degrees, 55 minutes. And it's actually Sagittarius 3 that we are going to look at, the Sabian symbol for Sagittarius 3 degrees. Because when we use Sabian symbols, we round up, at least according to Dane Rudyard in this book, An Astrological Mandala. So the Sabian symbol for Sagittarius 3 in this book is 2 men playing chess, or 2 people playing chess. I'll take the liberty of saying that. And the keynote for that is the transcendent ritualization of conflict. Now, what Rudyard is saying is that humanity has a natural aggressiveness, and games, we play games to keep that aggressiveness in check. Excuse the pun, since I was talking about chess. And the chess game is how the two people are working through that natural aggressiveness, like in an elegant way. They're playing it out, but the aggressiveness is and always will be there. So that's what that Sabian symbol is about, or at least that's my interpretation of the Sabian symbol, and linking it to what Rudyard is saying. So this is how I'm bringing all of these messages together, or all of these parts together, for the Sagittarius full moon, and making all of these relevant for real life and how I'm dealing with folks in these tricky situations. Okay. All right. When we're dealing with people, struggling with people, um, folks we've had issues with forever, playing that metaphorical chess game, we are always searching for our truth of the situation. Now, notice I said our truth of the situation. We're trying to find a way to understand this tense situation, and sometimes we say, oh, I'm going through this because this person doesn't like me, or I don't like that person, or whatever. But maybe the truth is that there is this elegant, perpetual aggressiveness, either for a reason or no reason at all, that's being played out. Maybe the relationship is aggressive by default, by its nature, always. And even when it's not outwardly aggressive, it's still aggressive anyway. And there are things that happen where that aggressiveness comes out. And we may blame it on the situation, but in fact, maybe it's just the yin and yang of the relationship itself. It is how it is. And that's the truth of the relationship. Not my truth, not their truth, but the relationship's truth. So each interaction we have is like this game of chess. There is this aggression, but we play it out. And see, that's where that Sabian symbol at 3 degrees Sagittarius comes in. Okay, that aggressiveness is always there. So we have that. Now, what does the 8 of Wands have to do with this? So when you realize that each interaction you have with this person, if there is an aggression all the time, you can say to yourself, okay, you know what? Let me just get this over with. Let me give them what they want, or back away, and let me do it as swiftly or as quickly as possible. That's that 8 of Wands swiftness. Let me just get this thing over with so I can go on and go about my life. So that's how I'm bringing that second ingredient in there. And if you've always been seeking your truth about this situation and trying to figure it out and trying to understand it, this Sagittarius full moon is a good time for you to seek and understand the relationship's truth. Not your truth, not the person's truth, but the relationship's truth. I keep saying that because that's important, because that relationship's truth, that's something different. That's a separate thing. So do what you need to do to end this particular chess match. Bringing in that Sabian symbol again, so you can bring this particular chess match to a close swiftly and quickly so you can move along. That's my thought pattern for this Sagittarius full moon. When I mix the Sagittarius full moon, the 8 of Wands, and that Sabian symbol for Sagittarius 3, when I mix all of that together. Okay? All right. I hope that this has been some help for you. And thank you so much for watching. All right. Have a good one. Bye.